Okay, so recently I decided that I was going to tell my parents that I was a Satanist, right? Now, my mother's like, "Oh my god." She baptized me Christian when I was 10 and she is just I wouldn't say she's an evangelist Christian, but if she hears anybody's thoughts or beliefs, she just shuts them down and says that it's fucking stupid and she doesn't even she's completely closed-minded. Now, my stepfather, who I figured would just, accept it and support me in my decision, because he was a Wiccan for a while, and then he was a Reformed Christian, was just, it almost seemed like as if he was disappointed in me or something. I don't know. But the reason I wanted to make a video on my faith is because I, people say it doesn't matter, and it really shouldn't matter. But the fact of the matter is, it apparently does matter to a lot of people, which is just stupid. But at the same time, um, when somebody comes up to you and they ask you, "Well, do you believe in God?" Um, I think what they're really trying to ask is, do you believe what I believe about God? Now, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Jew or a Satanist or an atheist, I don't care. It's up to you. That's your thing. I chose Satanism because it was a religion that made sense to me and made me feel like I had purpose, and it gave me empowerment of myself. And that's what religion really is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you feel like you've accomplished something and done something, and that you're living your life in a way that's acceptable to someone else. Now, for my parents to be pissy with me just because I chose a religion that is frowned upon or doesn't exactly agree with theirs, it, it's horrible. I mean, everybody views Satanist as evil people or bad people, or like we have some kind of different evil moral code or something. But the truth of the matter is, we're all very different. There are some people, yes, who probably believe that Satan is supposed to be the greatest evil out there, and so they go around committing all these corrupt and evil acts. But, and they hate on Christians. I mean, like, see, what got me into Satanism was this website called thejoyofsatan.org. And I got in there and I started reading about Satan and the glory of Satan. And I just, it made so much sense to me. But what didn't make sense to me was High Priestess Mad Maxine. She's kind of a neo-Nazi. I mean, like she directly says that Satan loves life, but then goes on to say that we should follow with Hitler's example and kill all Jews. No, if somebody loves life, then you don't kill the Jews. I mean, that's no. But the messages that I did take away from that, other than killing Jews and being a fucking Nazi, which, oh my god, um, when I was on the site, I just had to basically ignore all that that bullshit. I was just looking for it at its face value, what it said to me, and it told me that being a Satanist and being a Satan is a personal relationship with him. And after hours of meditation, days on end, I started seeing spirits and demons and angels and all kinds of just fucked up shit. I'm telling you, the most scared that I've ever been in my life was during a meditation period, because the first time I summoned a demon, it just scared the shit out of me. I mean, like, looking back now, it was cool. But when you summon a demon, when you're in their presence, it's hard to describe, but you just feel overwhelmed. I mean, their energy is just so much more overwhelming. Like you feel like you're tingling, you feel like you're glowing and on fire, and it's like a sunburn but without the pain. Sometimes you feel like you're floating. Well, but for the most part, when I decided to become a Satanist, I wasn't doing it because I hated Christianity. I was just doing it because I knew that Christianity didn't make sense to me. But when I got into the Joy of Satan website, it was I was actually really disappointed in the site, to be honest, because that's not what Satanism, I believe, is supposed to be about. What it's supposed to be about is just empowering the self. We're not supposed to kill Christians. We're supposed to empower ourselves to be there when we walk with our Father. I don't know. I have different thoughts and views on Satan. People say he's evil. People say that he lied to people. People say that he's the deceiver and things like that. He's never lied to me. I guess mostly the reasons for this video is for my own self. I don't want to say counsel, but that's about it. I mean, it's very hard to talk about my own faith because people look at me like I sacrifice virgins and eat babies, you know? I'm ridiculed. It's a very hard path, a very hard spiritual path to follow. But if you can stop and really focus on what it tells you to do and how to live your life and not pay attention to what most people say on there as much as the information provided. It could really be a religion for anybody. And I had a Christian come up to me and said that I choose to be a Satanist because I choose to live in sin. That's like telling me that that's like telling me that that you know, somebody comes up to me with a gun and tells me, "Hey, give me your money or I'll shoot you." If I don't give him my money, I chose to die. That's great. That's great. I may not agree with the Christian faith, but I don't hate Christians. I don't want to hurt Christians. I just want to live my life and advance my spirit, advance my soul, which is what I really think it's supposed to all be about. But when you have sites such as the Joy of Satan website, it really hurts the community. It really hurts the idea that Satan is an all-knowing, all-loving deity who created us and wants us to be empowered and to break free from our chains. It really hurts that because it sounds like we're trying to create more chains, which I don't agree with. I don't. I don't agree with the community being being taught by a major source that Christianity is supposed to be a hate group. That I'm sorry, Satanism is supposed to be a hate group. That we're supposed to hate these people and that we're supposed to hurt them and cast on them and cause them harm and 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 hurt their wives and their children. I mean, we can do that. That's an option, but that's not what we're supposed to do. I I don't know. Well, I guess that's my video. It's the longest I've done so far. 10 minutes. Yay, whoop-de-doo.